Hey there, and welcome back for another action-packed episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. So now we gotta go talk to Cullen, who's in the other part of the base. We gotta go talk to him and tell him all of our horrible things that we need to do. Or rather, we need to talk to him about what the Templars did at the quarry. The disgusting, horrible Templars. We might talk to Vivienne before we go to him as well. I actually do kind of want to talk to Vivienne, but I think we still have to do her loyalty quest. I don't think seeing that random dude die was her loyalty quest. Spider Fangs, there you go. Give me XP, you pieces of shit. Okay, this might trigger a cutscene? Yep, it does. Okay.
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you. You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
What do you suggest?
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
Liliana might be a better choice than Cassandra, don't you think?
Leliana is a well-meaning fool. She will do irreparable harm to countless people in the name of freedom. She proposes to abolish the circles with
yeah,
nothing
I
but a
forgot
solemn
how much of
promise
a
from
bitch you
mages
are
not
because
to
you're a
murder
Tevinter.
children. When an
Yeah, I'm
angry
choosing
mage lashes
Liliana,
out
you're a
inside
dumb bitch.
tower, villages aren't destroyed.
Because I want to go bang
The
Cassandra.
circle protects us all. Mages will die and take ordinary men with them in a war that cannot be won. Consider carefully, Inquisitor. Everything we do is a sign from the Maker to those who seek one.
You're an idiot.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Nope. I'm gonna go back to Cullen now that I did that. It is thoroughly unpleasant talking to you as usual. Liliana.
Yes?
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, let's bring this shit back to Cullen.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
It's
Not anymore.
people!
Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
Take away his armor and the lyrium, and Samson's just another man.
I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Speak with Dagna about Samson. Alright, so Dagna would be... yeah, she's in the Undercroft. Okay. Let's go here.
Where'd you learn to...
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
You should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
So in addition to killing others, it's slowly consuming him too.
Yes, but slow is not fast. Doesn't matter. I can find a way to hurt him. I just need time and red lyrium. For tests.
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right?
That's what they say about my
No.
penis, too.
Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoot, I've work to do.
Yes, we have plenty of work to do. Find Samta's weakness. Operation now available. Dear unholy God. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna be doing that at the moment. Because all of my guys are currently indisposed for a little bit anyway. Well, we can try going back to the deep roads. Still have those goddamn dragons. Maps on the Exalted Plain. There's nothing there. Tomb on the Forbidden Oasis, but we need the rest of the shards for that. Hinterlands Tapestry Requisition. Tomb. We're still missing one tomb. Notes on the wastes. And relief, which is Neverite. And Skyhold. Advanced crafting. Oh, well, we can enchant something right now. Hang on.
This is where a smith should be.
How do I enchant things? Forget how I'm supposed to goddamn enchant things. It says here. No, that's my armor thing. Don't I have an enchanting table somewhere? Do I have anything that I can do here? I have enough embryom. I need Prophet's Laurel. God fucking damn it. I don't even know where that shit grows. Okay, we enchanted.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're him. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna.
Wait a minute.
Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship.
Wasn't she the one that we had in Orgrimmar and we sent off to the Circle?
It's pretty.
I think she is.
Pretty too. In a destroy
I didn't realize that until now.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective.
I need a big fat
Wearing
ass.
Valerium? That's terrifyingly new. I need a few things and people and whatnots. It's hard to explain, but get me the resources and I'll deliver.
You'll have what you need to investigate Samson.
Excellent. I look forward to working with you. You'll have all my efforts, for the cause and the furthering of knowledge. That'll show everyone. You were there. I have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
Want something crafted.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
What the fuck, lady? Okay, so hang on a second. So how the fuck do I do this then? That's for tinting. That's my buy-sell. Nothing fucking up here. Okay, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just gonna fucking skip that for right now. We can bang it out later. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the world map. So we have some issues. So we have to continue killing dragons. So let's go with the collections. Bottles, gauges, high dragons. Alright, so we know there are 3 of them in, there's 1 of them at the Storm Coast, which we haven't killed yet. There's 3 of them in Empress Deloitte. We killed the one in, I think, the Hissing Waste or the Western Approach. Okay. So let's, so where should we go? There's got to be dragons in multiple places. Is there a dragon in the Falmires? I can't remember if there is one in here or not. There might be, but I don't recall if there is. So hang on a second, because I'm gonna double check and see where we can find some dragons here that aren't going to immediately push our shit in. All right, so we found a dragon. You can see him up there. He's not very pleased. He's probably gonna come down here and beat the shit out of us. But it's okay. We got this, gang. Undiscovered stuff over there, but we're gonna kill this dragon. Golden Hunter. Bring it on.
He sees us!
Bring it on, Potato Chip. That's a dragon. Oh, he's low level. Shoot him in the dick. We're gonna fuck him. Come on. Quick. Ah, my dick. Yeah, I think next time we're gonna bring, So, let's, where the hell is there? There, get your ass up. Ow, shit. Alright, we almost got him halfway down, and we're pretty much beating the living shit out of him, so we're doing alright. God damn it, every kid, you dragon. You have nothing. It's dead, Jim. We did it.
Crestwood should give us a medal for this.
Ooh, death and sacrifice. What the hell did I get? Hang on. Oh god, it's shit. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because it's a level 14 dragon. Duh, okay. Alright, so that's another one down. Because there's still a lot of shit to explore around here, and we still have a few undiscovereds. So yeah, there's some undiscovereds in here. So let's search this. Alright, here's a landmark. We have not explored this area of Crestwood as of yet. Because of the, you know, the dragon. What does this read? Crumpled Dote, Densing, don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have it. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon 100 pounds each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat outside our homes. Oh, so you were trying to feed the damn thing to keep it from eating people. That didn't go well. Ferelden Wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note, I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the bride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkered heresy, folklore, and nothing more. Excerpt from Unfinished Treatise with Brother Vidrito. At least it's not Brother Jenna TV. That's one. I think there's another one over here. That's just a cave. There's a couple of things over here. So there's the quarry, and then there's also apparently some kind of a landmark over here. Yep, it's a landmark. And bitches as well. It's my quarry. You will not take it from me. And I will also play this. Lost Speakers Assembly, Litkey. We found ourselves a few months' work repairing the dam. The mayor wants us to meet him at the Lost Speakers Assembly to seal the bargain. He said it's where they shake on agreements, judge criminals, hold weddings, etc., etc. Must have been impressive once, if that's where they do official business. Note left by Stonemason for his cousin at Crestwood Inn. Alright, begin the killing. I'll take all that shit. You can't do crap. I can take it. You bitches. You filthy mages.
Dead.
They're all dead. He fell in a compromising position. Infusion primer! I found one! Fuck! Yes! Yes! Holy shit, I can't believe I found one. Oh, yes. Okay, now I can go back and become a Reaver and use blood magic and all that other bullshit. I'm probably gonna turn evil from that shit, but I don't fucking care. The caves. What's this? More bitches. Yeah, she did. Okay, so those are two caves, but it doesn't appear that I've found said caves yet, so let's go take a look at the caves. Apparently it says there's two of them. Oh, there's a cave and an undiscovered, okay. What is this one? Let me have the rock face. Let me have the rock face. Oh god, what happened? That was interesting. here's a cave. Where do I enter said cave? Looks like it might be around here. Yep, okay. We got a cave. And nugs. Obsidian, I need that. Iridium, I think I also need that. Box to loot. Multiple boxes to loot. Is that literally all that was in there? Some bullshit. Nope, nothing there. Fucking deep mushrooms. Nobody even likes deep mushrooms. They taste like shit. Motherfuckers, you respawn in that amount of time, I have to kill you again.
I understand the lake has been a source of local myths for centuries.
I understand. Nobody cares, babe. That's some awkward looking grass right there. I could cheese this shit just like any other guy. Alright, looks like I gotta go this way. Some stuff up here. Alright, I found one of those regions. Just because I can. Let's see here. Got ourselves another landmark. Wyvern's Watch. Oh, we got them. Oh, I got them all. Okay. Nice. Oh, here's the other one down there. Alright, so that's all of those. A mug and a bottle of wine indicate this shelter spot may have once been a popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton and Lonnie into the side of the bench. Okay, there's still some shit this way. There's a cave. So yeah, there's that cave. Which looks like that is... Alright, so these are the two... they're just two caves? Okay, those are the two caves on the map, so... Looks like we got all of that shit. And we killed the dragon that was in here. It looks like maybe this is the only area that's kind of left open right now, but I don't know if we can even go there. So since that's the case, let me take another quick check and we'll see where we can find our next dragon. Okay, we found us another dragon here on the Dragon Hunter. Alright, so there it is. He's kind of just like doing his own thing over here. We're gonna fucking kick his ass. And we discovered the last region in the Emerald Graves. Alright, let's go kick his ass. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. Okay, now when they get the higher level ones, now they can fucking armor as usual. have you. Bring it on, Dragon Bitch. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, God. Why'd you come on down here? We can settle this like men. Calm down. You have nothing. You will always have nothing. Filthy bitch. I'll tell you. Oh, you have nothing left. You have absolutely nothing left. Goddamn you and your armor. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Come on back here so I can keep kicking your ass. Come on. We can do it. Like men. Blast him. We can do it, gang. We're shooing that stuff away. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come back down here so I can do horrible things with my sword to your rectum. We got him, gang. Holy shnikes. Ooh, what did I get? I will take that. That's mage armor. That might be better. No. What Solus has is currently better than that. Okay. Although I can give him my helmet. So he looks less like a doofus. Alright, I like the Inquisitor's helmet. I'll take that. Alright. So that's our next one. Actually, we can go back to the... Let's go back to Haven. Let's go to the world map. Because now we have an influence point. So... And actually, now we have the ability to do our side thing. So, yeah. I have all my primers. I'm shocked I was able to get that last infusion primer, but we did, thank God. So now we can go back in here. We can get our side thing. We can close all those quests, and we can finally invest those points that we've been saving up. Because God knows we've been saving them up. It's terrifying. Come on. Come on to the 4-step stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Ba-doo. Alright. Let's go. So we have to go to Cullen's. The easiest way I know to get to Cullen's is to leap off the fucking roof. Alright, now I need to run up in here and take a left. Take that left. Okay, this is the one.
Do not fail yourself, Inquisitor. That is the one thing a Reaver cannot do. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
Right. Tell me how it begins.
You have the instruction. Get to it. I do not like waiting.
Okay, well I have it.
Do not fail yourself, Inquisitor. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
Dragons are...
Dragon... They're a slave.
We've already heard this.
Your...
What do you...
I meant... Blood. All others can debate it in the next world.
It seems like...
There's no... You'll die when you fail. Until then...
What would...
Win. The with... You wish to inspire? You have the...
Alright, hang on a sec. Let me see. Let me take a look at the fucking journal. Okay, I have the materials. Secret footage on each side, the flats, and the black fence and the crestwood readings can be found among... Okay, while warriors can only truly specialize in one style, studying other... Says active. Okay, so where... How do I infuse the blood? Among the wares in the book merchants in Val Royale. Okay, so... Okay, so East Side Hills, the flats. Alright, so I got that. Reading can be found among the belongings of followers who share this discipline, or if unavailable, among the wares of the book merchants in Val Royale. Okay, so it looks like we gotta go to Val Royale. So we'll go do the war map stuff first, and then we're gonna go to Val Royale because we're getting that book. We got one or two of our guys that are complete with whatever they're doing. Alright, here we go. I think it was connections. The short list, that was what it was. Merchants are going to win favor and they will give access to special offerings, rare inventory. Except I don't need it now because I got the thing. Fuck it. Let's just grab it just in case. Alright, I don't have anything else there. Let's see here. That is still going on. Signing Mikhail Chevelin. I'm impressed by Mikhail's memory. He's walked the paths between the Illuvians and seems to remember much of it. This will give us some insight into Briala's schemes, Liliana. Okay, there's another one here. Stop the rumors. The liar song is all too quick forgotten. At a word, her patrons turn aside. Okay. Alright, now we got two of them. Finding Samson's weakness. The red lyrium is very strange. How Samson's armor... Alright, this has to be Josephine, I guess. How Samson's armor hasn't killed him, I don't know. I can find out, but it'll be time and money. Tools, tests, and some books I remember from the circle or two if they aren't stolen or buried, in which case I'll need to write them, and ink isn't cheap.
Inquisitor.
Alright. Not much more left on this side. There's a lot more on the other side. House Element. Dorian is completed his... Okay, yep, I remember this. So, I think it... Yeah, she was the slowest, but whatever.
Let's see what we have.
So we already did that one. Or we already had seen that one. So that's all we had to do with the war table. We got some more influence. Those dragons definitely help. Alright, so let's go to Val Royale. I don't know where the book guy is. That would be a good question. Let's just go here. We'll have to try him out. Alright, so we're going to probably keep this one with us because we're going to have some hefty ass shite to deal with. Bring our boys. Then once I get my Reaver subclass, then I can finally spend my skill points. It'll be amazing. I can't believe. Oh, God in heaven. Is this? Upgrades. Alright, so it's just basic bullshit here. Okay, nothing there. Nothing in any of these, okay. So none of those are book salesmen. Looks like armor.
by Inquisition heretic.
Then you've received word.
No mistaking an order from the Emperor.
There we go. Okay, we got all that shit. We got all the drapes. Got all the windows. Oh, so this must have just been the decor shop, basically. Like, this is where we could buy all the other extra shit. What is this? 3 little empresses. Instead of the 3 little... Okay. I think we've read this already. Examine. Okay. Alright, well, we got everything that we could get from there, which we didn't really need. Alright, so wait a minute. So where's the other ones? There's 2 there. There's up top, maybe? I didn't check that one. No, because but that had armor on the outside, so probably not the correct one.
We have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your tariffs.
What is this now?
Here we go. That is also 35,000 gold. You can go kiss my ass. Here we go. Oh god. Disciples of Andraste are unique. Okay, we've read this. Divine Rosewood, now here's an interesting... I couldn't... No. I'm sorry. I can't do all this reading. I will hurt myself. Legitimately. Okay. Wait a minute. Did I fucking... acquire writing on Reaver methods? So I could buy one from a book vendor in Val Royeaux. I don't fucking... There's one motherfucker up here. Okay. Why can't I find this?
I am undone. Buried in wealth, but undone.
Okay. So there's... Hang on a second. I gotta fucking... Is something in here, maybe? No. Doesn't look like there's really anything else left up here. Can't get into anywhere else. Yeah, there's no other vendors. Alright, hang on a sec. Let me look up where I can find this shit. Well, I didn't realize apparently it's at the goddamn camp. So, fuck you, game. I'm not gonna search for it. Oh, God, my shoulder. Mary Poppins. You gotta bop the old broad off. Indeed, chimichanga bad. Come on, load me. Load me like a filthy, filthy slut. Filthy. So it should be in here somewhere.
No, they don't.
This, no.
That's all that came. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Master Boss, it was a special order.
Way of the Reaver. From a path of warning and harsh promise, Breaker Thram's words make one passage stand out. The blood of the dragon is treated in a way that speaks to dark intent. Though motive is left to the temperament of the individual Reaver, all of us can be tempted to harsh conduct. It is simply the fate of the Reaver that theirs is the power to be brutal above most others. Their destruction is first inward, a commitment and test that spares them the instant distrust of the blood mage, to whom temptation comes with ease, and the will of a demon in constant threat. An account. I cut the beast, it had seared me, but now its blood was the balm that would soothe. Later I took the smallest amount and added it to the rite and ritual I had learned, drank without hesitation. It did not taste the blood as the initiated understand it, for they know only the taste of the wound, a flavor of defeat. This was the taste of blood coursing within, of life, of the primal, of burning that is not swallowed so much as it inhabits. To infuse with the blood and life of such a beast is to be changed at the core. Some could see it and knew I was more than I had been. Some could not, and had no warning. And some knew but would not say, for the choice of how to wield it is truly mine. The act of becoming is a defiance of all expectation. I am above. I see where the blade must go. I see through you. Several mixtures of... Yes, okay. Alright.
I know that.
We have acquired Reaver writings. So we have... So we should be able to go talk to Cullen now. Wish I could just travel to Cullen. Damn it. This one. This one. Now I just gotta go jump out the goddamn window. Don't mind me. Do I have to acquire more than one of these writings, or is one enough?
Do not fail yourself, Inquisitor. That is the one thing a Reaver cannot do. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
Right. Tell me.
You have the instruction.
I already acquired but I acquired the writings. Do I need to acquire more? Are there more books in there that I missed? Hey babe, I'm gonna go do blood magic. Were there more of them that were in here that I had to fucking find somewhere?
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. A man is kin through blood and sin.
But I found the book.
A rising cut through bone and gut. And
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals. See you later, Paul. Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay, so what? I thought I had it. Hang on. I wish you'd have told me I had to go to a requisition stable, because that was just a waste. Alright, well at least we have one in the base, which means I can just run to it, and then I can tag this in for requisitions. Okay, this is what I need. Okay, now I can return. Jesus Christ, this is a roundabout. Oh, the door's still open when I jumped out earlier. Bye! Do you ever close doors behind you? No. They just do it on their own. Savage. Alright. Next hole. Next hole.
You have it. The infusion.
Yes.
I do.
Then you are ready. There are benefits that flow. Abilities. First, you have a choice. Make it.
I become a Reaver. Specialization, all the expression. Okay, yep.
I'm ready. I will make this mine.
Then let us break you.
Break my body. Okay. Yeah, so these guys are now automatically cut off. They should disappear. Alright, let's take a quick look here. Now we have the Reaver tree. Okay, so we got our first one. So this is the same as like Iron Bull's thing. You mark part of the battlefield as yours. Okay, so we'll take that, obviously, but we don't really need it. Unstoppable fury, physical force, ability. Okay, yeah, definitely gonna want that. Okay, so this will go in and replace this, because I really don't use it that often. Now I am a god again. Alright, so we did all those shenanigans. So now let's see if we can find another dragon. Okay, this time we're back at the Storm Coast. Oop, hang on a sec before we go into battle. Iron Bull has a couple of things he wants to do. Oh, all of them need it. Except for Solus. Damage bonus plus 300%. That's what I need right now, boys. That's what we all need. Playing with the boys. Get him. fucking armor. Wake up. Well, we might be fucked, boys and girls. Yeah, no, we're fucked.
Back me up.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm not dealing with this thing right now. Nope. Nope, get the fuck away from me. Not yet. Don't touch me. Oh God, don't touch me. Okay, he doesn't seem to be too pissed. Alright, so we're gonna go on the world map because we're not gonna be able to take out that dragon, so I think we're gonna have to do a little bit more training before we do that. So why don't we go and unlock the frostbacks? Oh, okay, we added the frostbacks.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
That would be a fascinating discovery.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
It's a good cause.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I should go.
Safe travels.
You idiot.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Tell me what you found.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okay, so he just gave me like 10 quests. Multiple things to read. Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. The notes break midday through for a list. Expedition for Frostback Basin preparations. Reread. Finding Emeridon. Complete. Review notes on appropriate excavation methods. Complete. Practice categorization of minute material artifacts. Complete. Read book on Frostback Basin. Complete. Practice camping. Complete. Note. Bring a pillow. Reread an anatomy of various terrible beasts. Complete. Learn defense. Cannot find willing instructor. Ask brothers for fencing/defense lessons. Bad idea. Read book on surviving in defense. Complete. Bring towels. Packed. A few idle swirls follow along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads, fieldwork. What about this bullshit? A baffled note. A note affixed to a book entitled Sir Lothair Verne Duret's Victory and Dominion. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Bram Kenrick, sure it could if you had enough apples. Well, there are apples. Are they in your bum? Got apples in your bum. Oh, there's other stuff to read. So much reading. Oh, I leveled up. Inquisitor Emeridon. What is known about Inquisitor Emeridon would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Draken. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Nevarran Accord, their orders serving as precursors to the Order of the Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accords was signed between 122 and 124 Divine, Emeridon left his post and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated heresy, broad speculation, or salacious rumor mongering. Emeridon did not willingly cede power. Draken forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then remove the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry's ranks. Emeridon was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions during celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Emeridon was a rowdy noble who cared more for raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Draken wanted a loyal friend commanding the order, and when the Seekers became part of the Chantry, Emeridon was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delved so deeply into their own historical specialties as to lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Draken, rightly acknowledged as the man who molded the Chantry into the organization it is today, was a pious man, committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Emeridian was a close friend of Draken, and while it is certainly possible that Emeridian was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Draken would have befriended a figure who was actually opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man's holding a position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor Emeridian was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant regardless of his supposed faith or lack thereof. Rumor mongers suggest Emeridian was exiled, ask us to believe that Emperor Draken could see no use for a powerful warrior with years of command experience. Given that the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Emeridian's disappearance, with darkspawn pouring from the Anderfels into northern Orlais in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Draken would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Emeridian's departure. Nevertheless, I hope that we may eschew the currently popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that this disappearance must have had some other cause. From Finding Emeridian by Professor Bran Kenrick. Okay, so this is the guy that we literally just talked to. Oh god, there's more reading. Questions of accuracy. That moved against them. Oh god damn it. It's so much. It's painful. That moved against them were halted by the light from her most assured hands. It was then she took her own counsel in ways best not set forth here and led the party away. Did Emeridian's eyes seek hers among those assembled as he relayed the events which led them there? If she stood among us, I did not know her, yet his hand moved slightly at his side, as my own does when my wife is near, and I seek wordless comfort in the touch of her fingers. We had all heard the whispers. Did he say her name in the telling? Would he have dared? Times were different, but have they changed so much? Excerpt from the writings of Lord Bascon, first put to the page in 148 Divine. A letter follows. Kenrick, this is a precise copy. The preceding pages were lost or removed ages ago. Bascon makes no further reference to this woman, although Emeridian comes up several times later on. Beckon's writings, as they pertain to Inquisitor Emeridian, are not entirely unknown, although you're unlikely to find them among Chantry records. Their validity is largely dismissed. Some have questioned whether the so-called Light and Counsel reference, magic or holy insight. And of course, Bascon wrote down his impressions many years after the fact. The author's own wife brought accuracy into question when she admitted her husband was recalling his youth in the Orlesian capital through nostalgia and age-distorted memory. I believe her admission is part of official Chantry record. Best of luck, M. That's interesting. That is mine, and you cannot have it. I refuse to give it away for free. Alright. So I don't think we can go. So where the fuck are we supposed to go? Alright, I guess there's a rift here. That'll be good to test our luck. Not too far. We're really like right outside here. Should be up here, I guess. The basin floor. I'll take Everett. Why is it keep completing the quests? I don't understand. Alright, what level are we talking about here? Ah, my penis. Alright, 21. Not God. Oh, we got rage demons. Do you understand the pain? Back in your damn hole. Alright, spawn the rest of your shit horde. tell you it ain't out. Get him in there. Oh god. Kill it. Come on. Oh god, we're skipping beats. Okay. What the fuck else is left? Oh god, there's one more. I'm rezzing you. Get your ass back up and help us kill this last fucking thing so I can close this goddamn portal. Thank you, God. Close the rift. Damn, this got hardcore. Okay. What the fuck did I get? I got a bunch of shit. Holy crap, this is way better. I'm taking this. You can have that. Oh, that's way better. Jesus Christ, hang on a second, what do I got for armor now? Damn. We're doing good, kids. Doing real good. That's a really nice... That is a really nice axe. Alright, all of our shenanigans have been restored. I think we should switch up our brew for the... Nothing else in here that I can do. Why is it... Hang on. Alright, there we go. Where's the horn? Where's the fucking party change horn? There it is. Alright, so we're gonna bring Varric, we're gonna bring Cassandra, and we're gonna bring Solus. Because we know what we're goddamn doing. Oh, goddamn it. Alright, let's do this. That was a bitch of a rift to close, but now we have really overrated gear, which is good. Nope, I gotta go out this way, damn it. Yeah, that was a rough hole to close. It was a gap. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Undiscovered. Ooh, we have shards here. Good, very good. be able to find my fair share. Must be up the... Okay. Must be up the ramp. So that's what's at the top of this. Look out over the countryside. What we got in here? 4? Okay. 1, 2. 3. 4. Okay. Oh, goddamn! Now we gotta go gather them. Okay, I don't care. It's on top of the damn rock. Gather all these damn shards. Then you'll see. I gotta get up there and get that one at some point. How do I get the fuck up there? Oh. Oh. There we are. Come along, Reginald. Now. Damn, just let me chug my health potion to get back to my life. Ah, no. No, damn it. I almost had it there for a minute. There's a brief sliver of hope. It was dashed. No, you bad bitch! I swear to God, the jumping mechanics. It makes me want to kill. No! I'll go until I use up all my goddamn health potions. I don't fucking care. That has to be the way up there. There's no other explanation for that. Alright, come on, we can do this. We can do this. Alright, we got it. We got it, gents. Got you, bitch. Alright, now we're going this way. I don't care how many of these I have to chug in a day. Things happen. I have ability points. Therefore, you need to give me abilities. It's up on the hill there. Alright, now I gotta work my way around. Working real good. Alright, we ain't getting up that way. There we are. Never a dull moment. It is mine. Here we go. Here's the last one. Let's go find out what this undiscovered thing is. For a second there, I thought there might have been something trying to kill me from behind, but I guess not. Goddamn frostbacks. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got more Astrarium, so we got more Connect the Dots. These are DLC, so they didn't count for that first achievement we got for it. Alright, let's see. We gotta connect the dots. Ooh, this is looking complex. Okay. Okay, so the longest one. Got it. Constellation Vissus, known as the Watchful Eye in common parlance, this constellation had great significance to the ancient Almari and Syrian peoples of southern Thetis. The story goes that the Lady of the Skies opened one eye so that the light from her gaze could lead her people safely from the frostbacks. When Andraste's armies marched north from their ancestral lands to wage war upon Devinter, they were guided by the eye, and it became the Maker's gaze, not for the ladies, leading them to victory. The sword was added later. It is said that the star that marks the point of its blade only appears in the night sky after Andraste's death. The early Inquisition took Vissus as the symbol of their holy calling when they joined the Andrastan faith. The eye representing both their search for Maleficarum and the Maker's judgment upon their actions. When the Inquisition ended and became the Seekers of Truth in the Templar Order, the Templars took the sword while the Seekers retained the eye. The study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Ola Pradabla. Alright, well, let's go. I guess we'll go establish this camp. No, we're going okay. Just undiscovered. I want to see what that is. What are you, undiscovered?
My lord.
Ooh, what is this? A landmark, eh? Tale of Hingnar Ice Troll. Came the warriors of Devinter, armor shining, shields of gold, stole the land of Avar keeping, stone-carved walls to claim their hold. Heingar Ice Troll wreaks his raging, lowland warriors weep and shake. Glacier strength did Hegnar conjure, stone to winter walls to break. Lowlands flee, their lands releasing. Alright, so we're going to do another poetry thing, it looks like. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything this way. Yeah, I discovered another region. And a fucking spider. Level 20 spider. Go to hell.
Solus needs help!
Oh god, there's more of them. Hurry and kill. Alright, we're gonna go establish this next camp. We got this covered, lads. The Inquisition. What a show. The
Kill the
Inquisition.
Inquisitor! Death to it all!
You know goddamn freaking spiders. Assassins. Goddamn spiders.
The village hardy sheds a light.
Can't leave well enough alone, can you? Lurker. Come on. Why the hell are there endless spawns over here? Jesus H. Christ, we're starting a camp. There we go, another camp. We did it, gang. And there's a cave. A cave with stuff inside of it. Hopefully a lot of weird stuff, too. Alright, we're going back in the cave. We've run into some tough hombres down here, I'll tell you that. Oh, this is where it is. Okay, good. Flame. Mouth of Echoes. The savages speak to their gods in the cave passage. They call it the Mouth of Echoes. They light fires and feed them with green spruce and shout their questions into the deep. They say answers come to them on the last whispered echo. Superstition, we laughed, and now Rezekale is silent and madness descends. I can only think, what if? What if there are irregularities in the Veil here? What if we could secure the Avar cave and bend it to our purposes? The slaves are gathering materials. We would build a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery, implant foci into the walls, cut sacred designs into the stone, and better to hear her with, we will hear her voice again, or we will die. Scribbled in blood-red ink on parchment found in the mine. Okay. What is this? The memories say, to finish mission found in Frostback Basin. If this is our last together, let it end with laughter. Atho. Another one. At what cost? From an aged journal found in Frostback Basin. It still tastes strange, no matter. Several water-stained pages follow before the text resumes. We have traveled through lands more remote than these. We must have. Yet I've never felt so removed from life back home as I do now. T makes the same argument as always, though adds a lack of demons as a point in her favor. Lack is an absence, which I was quick to point out. She called me pithy. There are demons here, though not as many as we faced in those early years together. The Avar have their mages too. The last were ill-prepared for me. I wonder if that's the part that bothers her. Oh, as always, was not help at all. We push on. My head aches. The others are singing the song we learned at that lakeside town. I forget the name of the place. I think my eyes are about to explode. Of course, A has noticed and tells the others he needs to read something. It's quiet now. The journey here took longer than expected. I must take stock of the rations after sleep. They were more than expected. Everything has been more than expected. A few moments later, and O would be standing here. I was able to subdue the mage before things became worse. T said nothing about it afterward. She knows O would have died. At what cost? T asked me that once I said it cost nothing. But I don't know. I met a man who'd fought longer than I, but his mind had faded with age, and he could not answer. The point remains that I can do more. I can be more effective. We've all seen the demons, what they did. We've seen what some would do with blood. The better question is who pays the cost if no one takes this chance. And no one said it has to be forever, just until things are settled. If you count 8 times, will the number change? O asked. She's been watching me these last few days. Whatever she says to the contrary. Damn blue bottles. I did not plan this journey as well as I should. I lay trying to find constellations through the leaves. T brought me some water. She just smiled, and there was no admonishment behind it. It made me feel somewhat better, as always. A cooked our dinner while deriding my own ability to produce something edible. O attempted to tell jokes. They're pathetic. Why do they make me laugh anyway? Long days behind. I fear there are few ahead. Okay, that was a lot of reading. I hope you're happy, God. Okay, so that was all that was in the cave. Now we got shenanigans to the left and shenanigans to the right. Oh, no, sorry, that's a different cave. We're leaving through a different cave. Okay. Alright, here's a new basin. I know there's shit this way. Alright. Leading the charge.
Inquisition soldiers. We should help them.
The Inquisition. What it does. The Inquisition. Here we go. So you're wishing. I'm gonna kill you all. Okay. You, random dude.
Pharaoh, sir. We've beaten back those Hackenite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hackenites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Okay, I gotta ask him another thing.
Inquisitor.
What's the situation?
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hackenites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies.
But eventually we'll have to beat them to death and eat their children.
Travel safely along it. The Hackenites.
What's our time? Oh, our time is good. Alright, so I'm gonna
That
go.
will be all, Lieutenant.
And we're gonna call this here, and then we'll come back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Bye, guys.